In this video, I thought I'd share with you an update on how my cancer treatment has gone and the future of my channel. If you're interested, stay around. So a year ago this week, I announced on video that I was undergoing surgery for colon cancer. And I had said that I had only discovered that colon cancer just through a set of circumstances, more of good luck than anything else. And what I had said was I had passed in a test that we get here in Nova Scotia known as the FIT test, F-I-T. It's a test sent out to all adults over the age of 50 in Nova Scotia, and I understand it may be sent out in other parts of Canada as well as around the world. It's a simple stool test that tests for the presence of blood in your stool. And you complete the test, you send it back in, and they'll let you know about the results. Well, I didn't expect anything from that test, but it came back positive for blood. And that started the whole chain of events going, which followed up with a colonoscopy and blood work and eventually surgery. Well, I went through that surgery quite well. I won't say it was easy, but it wasn't all that bad either. It took a while for recovery, but I regained my strength, and I credit a lot of that to my pre-existing fitness. So once I had recovered from the surgery, later that fall, last October, I started a round of chemotherapy. And that chemotherapy went right through the whole winter. And again, I won't say it was easy, but I survived, and it wasn't all that bad. And if you consider what the alternative was, it was worth going through. Well, now I'm finished with the chemotherapy. A lot of my strength has returned to me, my fitness is returning, and I'm still going through all the tests that you have to go through and follow up to that. So far, all my tests have come back positive, meaning I have no sign of cancer. Now, that's great news for sure. But I have to be watched for the next 5 years, and that's fine. Blood work and colonoscopies each year, they're a pretty easy price to pay. I say this for a reason. One, I wanted to provide you with an update on where I am in terms of my cancer. I wanted to thank everybody for the tremendous amount of support I have had over the last year. And most of all, I want to encourage you to go out and get tested yourself. Because as I said in that first video, I had no idea. I had no symptoms and I had no risk factors. In fact, I was leading what I considered a rather healthy lifestyle. I was eating well. I was not drinking to excess. I had, like I said, no family history. I was exercising regularly. I felt that there was no way I had cancer, and it turned out I did. So go get checked. Go get tested. It's one of those things that you want to make sure it's found before it's too late. I also wanted to take a minute to talk to you about my YouTube channel. So I started my YouTube channel on September 1st, 2016. And right now, here, mid-August, I'm just over 4,000 subscribers. It's been an amazing journey. The growth has been phenomenal. I didn't expect to take it this far. And I think most of you probably realize also that my YouTube philosophy is simply this. I wanted to share what knowledge and experience I have with people to encourage them to get out and try these things for themselves. I won't ever say that I'm an expert at anything, but I do have some experience, and I feel I have an ability to transfer that knowledge and experience to my viewers. This is not something I do for the money. I have no advertisements on my channel, as you know. Now, I know a number of you have noticed that I've done a number of product reviews lately, and yes, that's true. Most of the product reviews that I've done have been things that I purchased myself or have been given to me by gifts from my family. However, recently, I've been approached by a couple of different companies out of China who've asked me to be product ambassadors for their products. When I looked at the products, I've wondered if it was something that I could endorse, if it was something I could use. And yes, I did find that there was value in some of those products. In fact, my most recent one for the Nature Hike Star River 2 tent, I was in fact looking for a tent from Nature Hike. So the coincidence was great. And I wanted to ensure to everybody that that's not going to be what my channel becomes. I will not become a product review channel. I still want to share skills, I still want to share my experiences in the woods, and I want to share all the DIY projects that I have so much fun doing with you. However, I have learned that product reviews do serve a very useful purpose for a lot of viewers. I guess myself included. If there's something I'm looking to purchase, I'm probably going to go online and find as many different reviews and different viewpoints on this as possible. I want honesty from the people that are doing the reviews. If there's good points to be said, by all means say them. But if there's something that's wrong with this or a miss somewhere, please say those things as well. And that's my promise to you. When I do a review, regardless if it's something I purchased myself or something that's given to me by a producer, I intend on making as honest a review as I can for you. In everything that I've reviewed, there's always something that isn't quite the way I'd like it to be, and I think that's true of every product you're likely to buy. Okay, so that's what my channel has been to date. You've probably also noticed that I haven't been in the woods a lot in the last little while. And there's a number of reasons for that. One primarily is that I want to be able to go out and make fires in the woods and use my wood stoves, and we've been under a fire ban with the exception of very few days. Then it's torrential rains, and that's not good weather for doing videos in either. But I do intend on getting back into the woods. I have a lot of toys, if you will. I have a lot of products that I want to get out and test, most of which I own myself or have made myself. So I want to get out and get those tested, and I will be getting notice shortly. Now, also, I wanted to mention that in the next few weeks, I may miss a week where I don't get a video out. My reason for that, well, I hope you'll appreciate. The annual Nova Scotia Bushcraft Gathering takes place this coming weekend, and of course I'm going to be there for that. I hope to get some footage and produce a few videos of some of the presentations there as well. Then my wife and I will be heading off for our annual 2-week vacation at Keushpakwak National Park in New Brunswick. It's a little later this year than it normally is, but I think I've got a good excuse for that. My son has finally gotten married, and he and his wife are getting ready to move to Austria for a research position. So there, you get a channel update, you get a cancer update, and you get a little update of my family circumstances as well. Okay, just before we wrap this video up, I thought I would extend an invitation to you to make suggestions to me about the type of things you would like me to include on my YouTube channel. If it's a product that I can purchase or I can borrow from somebody, or if someone offers it to me that for testing, then by all means I'll give it my best shot at doing that. Any specific skills that you want me to focus in on, I'll also work on that as well. I have had some requests for reviews like spoon carving. I do enjoy spoon carving. I don't consider myself highly skilled at it, but I do enjoy it, and I think I can make a video on spoon carving that most people will be able to relate to. All right, that's all I wanted to say. If you have ideas, please leave them in the comments below. But in the meantime, until I have another video for you to see, get out and explore. Take that path less traveled. It will make all the difference. Bye for now.